Hello dear students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is how to write the answer script when you are appearing for your board exam. Here I am showing you the sample answer script in which I have used some sample questions. The content you are having with you, but how to present it, this also matters. This will help you to get good marks, right? To gain marks from the examiner. So let's start the video. But before that, I would request, if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe my channel so that you may be notified about the new videos. Apart from that, you please do like and share the video with your friends as well, so that they may be also benefited from the content that I have shared with you. So let's start the video. You can see here the first is section A, means your question number 1 that will be of section A, that is of reading unseen passage. Okay, so when you are writing the answers to the questions from the unseen passage, the main point that is to be kept in mind is, do follow the sequence. Okay, question number 1, then question number 2. All right, then 1, 2, 3, 4, means in the same sequence you are to answer. Don't skip any question. Suppose you are not sure about the answer at that, it means at present, so you can leave the space for the answer. Okay, once you are confirmed with the answer, then you may write it down again or later on. Okay, but don't leave any question. This is the important thing that you are to keep in mind. Now see the first question. Suppose the first question, the answer is A, so write down the option apart and the answer also. Suppose the answer to first question is weaving skills, option A. So write down option A, weaving skills. Then leave one line space. Question number 2, option D, pottery. Now suppose if you are to write down the full answer, so you would write down the complete answer. Okay, question number 3, if it is of 2 marks, try to elaborate the answer. So in this way, you are to attempt all the 10 questions for question number 1. Question number 2, that will also be unseen passage. So the same things you are to follow, and in the same way you are to write down the answers to the questions. Do follow the sequence also. Then your question number 3 will be from the section B. First you mention the section B, writing and grammar. Now it is question number 3. Do mention which letter you are writing. It's A or B. Okay, if you are writing down A, then write down A. If you are writing down B, then write down B. And no need to write down the question. Okay, just identify the content you are to write down. Okay, no need to write down the question. It will save your time also. But don't forget to mention this, which letter you are writing down, A or B. Now this is the sequence that you need to remember: SDR, SSB, CS. Don't leave any of these points. Okay, so this is S, D, R, S, S, B, C, S. So I have mentioned all these, and you can see the entire letter is starting from the left hand side. Okay, so your letter should be look like this. It should be look like this, right? So if you are writing like this, you will get good marks. Apart from that, after writing sender said, leave one line space, then date, leave one line space. Okay, so that your letter would be means look like systematically arranged. Okay, so in this way you are to write down the letter. Next question will be of analytical paragraph. So do mention question number 1, means question number 4, which one you are writing, A or B, then heading analytical paragraph. So start like this. Now you are to write down, means no format is there, or means you are to just start the letter, sorry, the paragraph. The given pie chart shows the hobbies opted by the boys and girls during their summer vacations, then blah blah blah. Okay, in this way you are to complete your analytical paragraph. Next question will be of grammar. Question number 5, grammar. Maybe question number 3 of grammar, then 4 letter and 5 analytical paragraph. You can confirm this from your question paper. Now in grammar, suppose it is of MCQ, then you are to mention the option apart from that, along with the answer also. If it is of error correction, then first, means the simplest way is to answer in this way. First error, that is asked, correction, that is asked. Okay, but and apart from that, you can solve this type of question in this way also. You can draw the like a table form or a box also, then error and correction, and do mention the error and correction, right? I have used this one also. Suppose if a question is of reported speech and you are to convert the direct speech into indirect speech, then you are to write down the full answer. For example, Rashi asked Ratul if he had collected the notebooks. Suppose if it is of means fill in the blank, so you may write down the complete sentence and you may write down the part which you are to be filled. Okay, which is to be fulfilled in the question. So in this way you are to solve the grammar section. Don't means break the sequence, but attempt first 10. Okay, first 10 in which you are sure of answers, and the rest of remaining two in which you are not sure, you can solve them at the end. Okay, means what I want to say, that is, don't do this. For example, you have attempted 5 questions here in this sheet and then 5 on the last one page. So try to cover the entire question on in one go. Okay, don't skip, and don't solve in means partials. Okay, now section C, first mention section C, literature. Now you are to cover entire literature section. So first 6 question, that will be of extract based, so you can mention question number 6, A or B, which one you are attempting. Extract based question, then question number 1, 2, 3, 4, in the same pattern you have to follow and you are to answer. Then question number 7, once again it is of extract, so A or B which you are solving, solve in the same way. Then question number 8 and 9, they will be of short answer type questions. So not a specific format is there. You are to write down the answer in your own way, in your own words, but do follow the word limit. Don't exceed the word limit. You can cover 3 questions on one sheet. Okay, this is the one page that is before you. So you can, means in this part you can solve one question, then leave 2 lines blank and solve one more question if you have the content. Okay, if you don't have any content, you can use general lines also, but try to elaborate, try to answer the question properly. Okay, next last question, 10th and 11th, that will be of long answer type. So one side of page, that will be enough for 6 marks. All right, don't exceed the word limit, but don't be so short also. So here it is a sample question, long answer type question. Here I have mentioned about the character sketch. The question C, I have mentioned question number 10 B. You can just write down like this. Apart from that, you can just write down a few words from the question, beginning few words. Okay, what impression do, then I have just leave it, and at last land. So this will save time, this will means clear which question you are attempting. Okay, so answer, first of all I have used general lines. A letter to God is an interesting story of a farmer named Lancho. Lancho was a hard working person and he had deep faith in God. Then character sketch, I have mentioned 2 points, and then blah blah blah, that means you have to mention different points related to the character sketch. Okay, one more point I would like to mention here. Once you are done with your questions, means once you are done with your paper, just underline the main points. For example, this is the character sketch. Here I have underlined main character, then Lancho, main character. Okay, then hardworking, Lancho, hardworking, work line like an ox, then farmer. Okay, in this way you can highlight, you can underline the main points. Okay, so means this is the presentation, you have the content with you. Suppose you don't leave these spaces and you don't arrange the character sketch, means characteristics of a character in points, then the same content would help you to get 4 marks out of 6. But suppose if you have presented the content very well and in a systematic way, then you may get 5, 5.5, and if no error is there, you may also get 6, right? So this is the way how we can get marks, get good marks. Okay, so I hope this video will be very helpful for you, uh, and you have learned really something new. In the next video I will share the means we will discuss the topic how to write analytical paragraph, because this one is very important, and this one is marks gaining as well. Okay, so one point that I would like to mention again: don't leave any question. Suppose you have left these two questions blank, but now you are done with your paper, so do try to solve this. Suppose if you are not sure which answer is to be, do write something where you have just 10% guess that this may be the answer. Okay, but don't leave it. Don't leave any question. Try to attempt all the questions and prepare general lines first, so that your time may be saved and you may invest your time in these questions which are not, means which are unseen, which we don't know from where they are to come. So this is for all for today's video. I hope you have learned something. I hope this video will be very helpful for you. Okay, so bye, see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and share.